the Raiders are building for the future. They're really not in a position to make a deep playoff run. I think they're going to go 5-11, and it's hard. All the other teams in their division are just so much better than them. The Raiders have some good players, some good reasons to be excited, but they don't have a complete, fully built out roster yet. They did add multiple starters through the NFL draft. They had 3 first-round draft picks. They brought in Cleveland Farrell, a defensive end from Clemson, the number 4 overall pick. They brought in running back from Alabama, Josh Jacobs, with the number 24 overall pick. And with the 27th overall pick, they brought in Jonathan Abram, a safety from Mississippi State. Again, 3 home runs, in my opinion, in the NFL draft. And then they traded for Antonio Brown, who is, I think the best wide receiver in the entire NFL. Kind of a headache. He's been a lot of drama this offseason already with the Raiders, but, even as much as he is a diva, he's really going to help the Raiders quarterback, Derek Carr. I can't wait to watch that. Now, Derek Carr is, there's this narrative that Derek Carr might not be the quarterback of the future for the Oakland Raiders. I think that's silly. I guess the soon to be the Vegas Raiders. Last year he was sacked 51 times, which is just it's unbelievable. It's so many sacks and really, really terrible. It's an example and a reflection on their bad offensive line. Now, at the time, there were moments where Derek Carr just looked skittish. He was avoiding pressure. He was ducking away. There was a moment where he was sitting in the pocket, totally safe, and he just threw the ball away into the stands. It's like he was afraid of pressure that wasn't really there. And so the Raiders made a move this offseason. They brought in Trent Brown from the Patriots, a left tackle who won the Super Bowl with the Patriots last year. And they're also going to have Colton Miller, the other side tackle, he's a rookie last year. He's going to be a little bit older. He's going to be healthier. He hurt his knee last year. And I just think that you got to give Derek Carr the benefit of the doubt. He's a great quarterback. He's played good in the past. He's got a good coach. He just had a really bad offensive line for that one, a year or two. And it just, that really can hurt your confidence. But I think he's getting back. He's got a good coach helping him. And he put up good numbers. In spite of a bad offensive line last year, Derek Carr put up really good numbers. 4,049 yards passing, a 68% completion percentage. So I just, I wouldn't lose your patience quite so soon with Derek Carr. I think the Raiders are going to go 5-11. I'm excited to watch them. But if they can just get it, they have a lot of potential, but they got to get through this period of time. They got to get moved into Vegas. John Gruden has like a 10-year contract. They're not in a position to win right now or make a deep playoff run, but they're building towards it. And that's what I see with the Raiders right now is they have no chance to win a Super Bowl, and that's okay. If you expect that, you're kind of mistaken with the Raiders. But 5-11 is probably a very low estimation of them. They could really surprise a lot of people and win a couple more games because they have a lot of talent. They brought in a lot of new starters. And Antonio Brown is a gigantic playmaker that could do a lot of big stuff for the Raiders down the road.